That next level is called the steering committee. Again, many drug courts across the country have different names for this level within their governance structure. However, every family drug court needs to have a steering committee. The primary function of the steering committee is to remove barriers to ensure program success and achieve the project's goal. These project goals are typically identified when a program begins operation, and they change over time. And the change of the goals, or the refinement and enhancement of the goals, can happen over time based on the changing needs of families or the community. So the steering committee will be identifying these barriers based on information coming from the operational team, and it's their job to help to remove those barriers. The membership, the folks that are on this steering committee, are typically management or mid-management level from each of the partnering agencies. What's critical particularly about this, about the membership and the committee members themselves, is that you have the right people at the table in order to make decisions and to be able to speak for their agency. The steering committee is going to meet bi-monthly or monthly. Sometimes you see steering committees meeting most frequently during the first couple of years of operation, but it's critical that the steering committee meet regularly and that folks commit to a time to attend so that they can have an ongoing understanding of what's working and what isn't in the drug court. So to be an effective steering committee, there really is a couple of tips that can be helpful, and existing steering committees really should have set agendas. They should come with, as you see here on the slide, they really should come to these committee meetings with a barrier busting mentality. And what we mean by that is that we really want this particular committee to understand that whatever challenges, whatever obstacles are in the way of families being successful, this steering committee's job, in fact, their primary function, is to be able to resolve those issues. Sometimes they're able to resolve it at their level, other times they need other resources and other support, and they can get that kind of support from the executive committee and also from the community. So in order for a steering committee to be effective, they need to designate a key staff person who is coordinating the efforts of the steering committee. This may seem like a minor point, but it's a critical one. Making sure that agenda items are set, that an agenda is prepared and shared with all the team members prior to the meeting, gathering the necessary information, again, gathering information particularly from the operational team, helping to facilitate the discussion, or if there is a lead person, if there is a different lead person who is facilitating, making sure that that person who is facilitating has the necessary information they need. And then also, this key staff person should follow up on any action items that comes out of each steering committee meeting. Now, in some cases, the key staff person we're talking about might be the coordinator, the family drug court coordinator. But other times it's a support person for the judge or the court or even one of the other partnering agencies. There's not a right or wrong key staff person to support and to carry out these actions, but it is critical that that person is identified. Typically, the steering committee members are busy with their full-time jobs, and there needs to be a separate person who is responsible for coordinating and making sure that the steering committee is supported.